This is the terms and conditions for A McGiffin and the 3D Fight Club, yeah? I was meant to get the agreement sent over to sign by email. Sent him the email, little Ashley. Checked the emails this morning, still not received it. But anyway, this is my terms and conditions that I want met for this fight to happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make this the biggest, baddest 3D fight card ever. Ever. This will be the one where you get the most views, the most sales, the biggest crowds. This is the one you want with the doc involved. So I was going to ask for 50 grand, 50 big ones. But I don't want 50 grand because I don't want people thinking I'm making unreasonable demands. So I want 30,000. 30,000 quid. 15,000 up front. 15,000 after I've had the fight. Because as I and you know, you're not the most reliable of people, are you? Right, this is directly to little Ashley. Now for him, I advise him to get an injury lawyer or health insurance. He's a family man and he's likely to be probably maimed or worse, you know, going into this with me. Because once the bell goes and I get that stinging in the ear, someone is normally laying on the floor after the smoke clears. Do you know what I mean? So also, terms and conditions, follow up to the 30,000. 15,000 up front, 15,000 after the fight. I want 2 nights booked in a hotel. Doesn't have to be a luxury one. Something like the Premier Inn will do. I want a VIP table set aside for 10 guests. I'm not too worried about refreshments, although a bit of champagne would be nice. So I want 10 people VIP table booked. That's for my own personal security. So I'll have some buddies there to make sure no one tries a cheap shot, you know what I mean? And that's about it. That is my demands. And I think they are, relatively speaking, decent, you know? I'm not asking for too much. I'm asking my worth. And if you get me involved, I will guarantee that place sells out. I guarantee you will sell 10 times the amount of pay-per-views. Ashley's already trying to worm his way out of it, unfortunately. If you've seen his last few videos, he's looking more and more stressed, flustered. I've heard from a reliable source, who's a friend of mine and a friend of little Ashley's. He's been waking up in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat. It's taking its toll on him physically, mentally and emotionally. So if he does want to do the right thing, wave the white flag, then you know what? We can talk. But those are my terms and conditions. Like I said, I still haven't had the agreement sent to my email, but once you guys, because you guys are businessmen, once you agree to what I want, my terms, my conditions, then you'll let me know and we can get the ball rolling. The doc will be obviously in full training, so by the night he'll be in tip-top physical condition. Jumping on to another subject, living in London, just watched a couple of his lives. He's saying some really disgusting stuff. That guy needs his mouth washed out with soap and water. Do you think he would have learnt his lesson after the first time he got chinned by Ben? Big up to Ben Hatchett. He's a decent guy. He's a really likeable guy. I do like him now. Just goes to show, even the legendary Dr Rackpull can be wrong. One last thing, I did see this made me chuckle. That he leave a comment, you know, on his live chat. That he didn't mention my name, but he says, that person you're talking about, he says, I hate him. I hate him. Well, Limpy Lazar, I reciprocate my hate to you. I hate you just as much, if not more. You sellout. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is it. 3D Fight Club. This is my terms and conditions. I'll wait for your response. I'll wait for the guys to get back to me. Hopefully everything's going to go straight. 15 grand up front. 15 grand when the fight happens. 2 nights in a hotel. Doesn't have to be a luxurious one. VIP table set for 10.